the room you're in is completely silent right now, don't try to fill it. I did. It said the silence was the only stimulus. It didn't mention its stimulus. The experiment was simple, too simple to be suspicious. A soundproof room, no clock, no phone, no light changes, just a chair, a wall, and time. 20 minutes of complete silence. That was it. The researchers said most people don't even make it that long. He did. The first few minutes were nothing. Breathing, heartbeat, thoughts wandering. Silence feels loud at first. Then it fades. Around 10 minutes in, something changed. Not the room, him. His thoughts slowed down, not naturally, unnaturally, like someone had turned the volume down on his inner voice. By 15 minutes, he stopped thinking in sentences, just fragments, images, sensations. That's when he felt it, the sense of being noticed. Not from the room, not from behind the wall, not from the ceiling, from inside his own head. He said it felt, like someone had leaned in. Not physically, mentally. The silence wasn't empty anymore. It was occupied. He didn't hear a voice. He didn't see anything. But the awareness was unmistakable. Something was checking. Soft, shaken. Like a system verifying that a process was still running, like a presence making sure he was still there.
He tried to move, just a finger, just to prove he could. His body responded late, a fraction of a second too late. That delay terrified him more than anything else, because the checking feeling intensified, as if something had noticed the hesitation. He understood then that silence wasn't the trigger. Duration was. The longer it stayed silent, the clearer the presence became. It wasn't curious. It wasn't hostile. It was procedural, as if this was its job. At exactly 20 minutes, the sensation peaked. He felt measured, not judged, not threatened, recorded. It felt like I was being marked, he said, not for death, for continuation. And then the silence broke. The door opened. Sound rushed back in. Voices, footsteps, paper rustling. The researchers smiled, took notes, asked routine questions. They said his brain activity showed a spike, a signal. One of them asked very casually if he'd felt the check. Stunned silence. He didn't answer. He left the building shaken but functional. He slept that night. He ate. He spoke to people. But something had shifted. Silence stopped feeling neutral. Now, whenever a room goes quiet, he feels it again. That inward gaze. Not immediately. It waits. 10 minutes. 15. 20. And then that same sensation, like something leaning closer inside his skull. He sent this recording because last night his power went out. No hum, no distant traffic, no sound at all. He counted the minutes. At 19 minutes, he said, I felt it notice me. And this time, it didn't feel surprised that I was still here.